Hi, welcome to Mysterious Labyrinth. Sent a couple of messages to a couple of people, you know, it's kind of, and you get the kind of scene thing, message scene, no response, so I'm just going to sit here and, even though I've got a half-broken nail, it's not going to stop me from practicing, so I might as well do it. Practice a bit, play a bit of chess, whatever, maybe, I know I put the Hangout link out there as well, so who knows, somebody might turn up in the Hangout. So I'm just going to sit here and practice a bit, basically, and play a bit of chess, whatever happens, you know, it's a hangout, So, I mean, when people, you know, you get message, you get it, seen, little tick, and seen, right, and then you sit, I waited for an hour and a half on both of them, and I thought, well, no point in dilly-dallying now. Might as well do something else, you know. No response, what am I supposed to do? Load of cobblers. Got a bit of a half-broken nail, so it's not going to be very exciting, this. That's why I'm calling it practice. Which is exactly what it is. So I'm just sitting here practicing, whatever. Posted the Hangout link, blah blah blah. Join the freaking Hangout. Oh, there's a message coming in, red balloon thing. Right, okay, somebody's working, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I wonder if I put on some alegrías compás, because that's difficult. I think it's easier for me to play bulería than alegría, especially at the speed they expect here. Hang on a sec. This is supposed to be guitar practice, see if I can even play a falsetto. That needs practice, I tell you. Let's see, A, B, C. A, B, C. Right, here we go. Getting there, I hope. Bulería. Bulería. Try this one. What's the levels like on that? Try that then. Bit higher. Just not getting right. More bullshit. Right, close this nonsense and restart it. Is it starting by itself now? For crying out loud. I'm looking for R again. Oh crikey. Obviously the EFJ, or I should have thin list to look at that you only get two at a time. A, B, C, Q, M, N, O, P, Q, R. What a bunch of cobblers. Where is it? Not here. What a bunch. There it is. Speed it up. Functionally, please. Yeah, just practicing, folks. Some activity there, it might be a message. Okay, it's something. Right, okay, there you go. Something is happening out there. People are still alive on this planet, amazingly enough. Starting to wonder, you know. Starting to wonder. Yeah. Actually talking to real human beings here. But there's nobody here except for me, so, well. Right, short interlude then. Yeah. Well, I'm here, but I'm just on a short interlude. Okay, folks, I'm going over to chess. I'm just hanging out, and I'll be searching for a game or two, and not joining a tourney, so to speak. But I might join this one though if nobody turns up in the hangout for a game of chess. What's this one? This one is starting in a quarter of an hour, something. The under 2000 classical. I need that. I need that one. That's the sort of thing that I have a better chance of winning as well, because everyone's rated under 2000, including myself at the moment. Have been higher, but hoping to get there again. Not that that's the most important thing. So, am I showing my screen properly? Let's check this out. Let me see. Testing. Present for all. Right, there you go. And that should be working now. I should really set the microphone sensitivity up, maybe, I don't know. Just maybe put it closer, I don't know. Hopefully that will be okay. I'll just leave it like that. And we'll look for a game. Instead of joining that tourney. Well, I'm very tempted to join that tourney. Why don't I join that tourney and just play a bit more guitar in the meantime? I have someone from Venezuela playing there already, and an Argentinian who I've played before. I've got a 1-0 against him. My chess has been up and down as usual, but I beat the strongest player I've played yet on Lichess, at Lichess. This calls himself Karpov something or other. So I basically totally outplayed him in a classical time control. So that was very nice. I mean, you know, that's probably my strongest win ever, really, on this site. Although maybe he didn't give me his best. I don't think he gave me his best resistance there. he made it a bit easy for me. So I'm very tempted to join this and just hang out with my guitar. There's another fellow joining here, a mysterious guy. Very tempted to join this tournament. Let's do that. Let's do that. I keep going kind of up and down between about 1930 and 1980 something. I need to get it back over 2000, that would be the goal. Which, well, could be possible almost, or at least close to it, if I win all my games in a tournament like this. But it's a short tourney, it's only 57 minutes long, and the games are long, so you only get about 3 or 4 games, really. Maybe 5 if you berserk, or more if you berserk them all or something. I like to have the time to enjoy the game, actually, so unless it's a very lower rated player, then I would probably don't really like berserking them much. So there you go. Some really tough games recently. Been enjoying the chess. Still no messages coming in. Nobody in the hangout. No chess victims. Oh, I should post it in the chess club, of course. Groups. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I go to where's my frickin' thingy here? The chess club. What's this? 12:53. This is all wrong. What I want to do is, no, it's not shared there, so I have to go. I don't get this. Google Plus. I don't think it's ever possible to understand Google Plus. Goodness me, it's not shared anywhere. What is this? Or it doesn't. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So what I do is I press a white plus one, and there's 2 comments there that right, let's share that on the chat, my chess page, and the other one. Close these thingies. The chess club discussion, and then share it with my own chess club as well. There it is. Although I only have 4 members at the moment, you know, there's not really any rush. Chess, share. So we are live. This is being recorded. I'm sure it's not very exciting at the moment, but I'm waiting for the tourney to start, and I'll probably just play a bit of guitar in a minute just to have something to do in the meantime. Really looking, actually, the more I look at this tourney, the more I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. So let's see. Back in a second, about 10 seconds. In the meantime, I can have a quick warm-up game, 6 minute, 3 minutes each type of thing, I think. So let's do that. Check the lag first, because that seemed a bit slow. Ooh, iffy lag. It's because of the broadcast. I did turn the cam off, didn't I? Yeah. Well, maybe. And King's Crusher is broadcasting, so what? I've got it a bit lower now, that's bearable. Let's go for that 3. It did help to refresh a bit. How about that? Do we get a 3-minute, please? For the broadcast. We do indeed. Kind of like the new. He's a non-mover. Here's one. So it's a different rating for the 3-minute. Looks like he's a Dutch player or something. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it like that and go for playing e4 quickly. Aha. Interesting. Fruit. If you take that, I'll take that. Let's just do that for the meantime. Not so sure how I've done this. Can we expand here? Is this madness? Let's expand even more. Okay, so he's got a protected passed pawn, which maybe wasn't the greatest thing in the world. I should also maybe have considered taking that. Let's just expand the balloon a bit. And I'm down a bit of material as well here, so this is going for. Now I'm down even more material. Oh dear. Right then, yeah. Let's try that. What do I know? Flippin' heck. This is terrible. I've really played badly here. Really played badly. Oh, I can't do that. What can I do? Do I even have a move? Shall we do that? Well, this is a sad, sorry state of affairs, this. Can only hope that he's slow or something. That he's like a dinosaur. But I don't think he is really like a dinosaur, is he? What about this? Oh no, he's got that. Silly sausage, David. Oh, you silly blighter. Oh, am I getting away with it? Can I take that? Yeah, well, what about this? Not so sure, but I'll give it a whiz. So, oh, it's looking worse by the minute, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that awful? He could just go there. Oh my. Oh my. Well, let's take the pawn then. And do this, if he takes that. Keeping the bishop pair at least. But this looks really awful for me now. I mean, it's hanging here. Or is it, actually? Well, it won't be if he takes there with his... Okay, now that's protected, so that's nice. But what an awful looking position I have. Except for this pin might be... Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Let's just drop the... Queen... Where? That's a good question, actually. I think I'll drop it back here. And we might try doing a manoeuvre with his knight. Which would be logical, actually. Which is rather annoying as well. And I'm down material. This is a serious problem. Okay, can't I just bosh this? He's coming in here with his rook, it looks very nasty, yeah. Well, let's drop back. And just prevent him from coming in there. Let's also do this for some obscure reason or other. This does look awful, doesn't it? So he's coming in there, is he? No, I don't want to do that. Oh no, that was a complete mouse slip. Oh no, can you believe it? What a mouse slip, eh? What a shame. He's got 20 seconds to get me though, which isn't an awful lot. Oh, he managed to make me. Look at that, I deserve to lose that. That was awful. But I needed a little warm-up game because I'm a bit, I'm not feeling like, it's not always the same coming from music, mind and feeling to chess. It takes me a moment. Where's the tourney? I hope I do better in the tourney than I did then. It's starting in 1 minute, folks. Is there no messages? No. Oh, there's one viewer. Welcome to Mysterious Labyrinth. It's chess at the moment. It's also an open hangout. So I might actually change my sound settings in case somebody decides to pop in. So let's just do it like that for the time being. And the tourney is about to start. So if I do better at that than I just did then, but this is a much longer time control, more my sort of thing really. So all the ratings really aren't that much to look at the moment. 1839, 1780.
10, 9,
kind of almost
8,
embarrassing really.
7,
But I've
6,
been
5,
drinking a lot.
4,
Way
3,
too much.
2,
Yeah,
1,
1, yeah.
0.
Here we go then. I've been drinking too much, you see, and then it goes in face the chest. Here we go. We've got quite a strong player here. Almost the same rating. I'm going to try and grind him. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to play that because I think I know what he's up to. I have a feeling I know. He might be one of these Cambridge Springs, I think they call it. Cambridge Springs loony. How about just waiting with the bishop? Waiting with that bishop there. That's what I'm thinking. As a spectator. Right. 2 spectators. Looks like a good move. Does indeed. Let's put that bishop right there. He might decide that it's often typical just to take there, wait until the bishop's moved and then go bosh like that. But he didn't do that, so I'm also going to castle. I'll pre-move that capture if he's going to take that. Yeah, no, I'm the one who should really be playing e4 here, I think. To be, you know, but then he can take there. Can I play this and then play e4? Is that madness? That's a thought. If I play c5, he moves the bishop, and then I play e4. I think so. I'm going to try that. Why not? Like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure I've tried it like this before. So this is a bit experimental. Pre-move that capture 2. One thing, of course, is that now I have this backwards pawn, but I just hope to make it work somehow. So, if I can just pin his bishop now. I mean his knight. So now his knight is pinned. Oops. And he's trying to do something about that. So I think I'm going to retreat, and I'm even willing to give up my bishop here and just recapture like that, just to strengthen this very backwards looking pawn, and then it will give me, he says he might play this. Can he really do that? That looks very strange, folks. What's he doing? I don't understand. Oh, he thinks he's coming in with a... Oh, that looks really weird. Oh yeah, no, it was just an exchange of knights. What am I thinking? Yeah, he went for that exchange. Fair enough, right. It looks like there's some tactics sort of things going on here already. I wonder if I can go forwards, actually. Think of that. If I go forwards, he takes, I take. I really like the look of that. Let's do that. I even consider taking with the queen, but I don't think so. Probably with the bishop, yeah. Yeah. I'm liking the look of that. There we go. He might move his knight across, yeah. In which case I might just keep my bishop on that diagonal, I think. Or, yeah, let's do that. Let's keep the bishop on. And maneuver the knight here. I should be okay here, I imagine. I have a funny feeling that I missed something there, though. That I had some tactic somewhere. Something about, oh, maybe not. Oi, right, okay. Suppose I'll go here. I have to be a bit careful here. And I might be having to play h3. A bit iffy there. I can't have his bishop there like that. But if he goes to h5, how am I going to... So I really want to... might have to move my knight back again then, to be able to get my rook into play or something. Oh wow, are you serious? He's coming in here with his queen, is that it? My goodness me. If I go here, can he sacrifice and come in? No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Can I sacrifice? Check. Or can I go here and threaten mate? Well, I mean, threaten check. And he'll have to defend. But I don't have that square available either. But it will block off his own queen for a moment. But of course he might defend with the queen. And is he threatening to take here really and come in with this? Check. I go back. This is difficult. Very difficult, to be sure. Let's do it. Let's go for threaten that check. Like caveman attack type of thing. Hello. I'm in the game. Yeah, he's a strong player. This is a really tough game, and I've played him before, and I haven't had much luck. You can see I've got a 0-0 against him from before, so I've got to be very, very careful here, very careful. And I think I'm going to have to. Oh no, can I take like that? Oh dear. So it'll be easier for me to talk with you more after this game because this is critical now. Oh, okay, cool. This is hairy stuff. I promise you, really hairy stuff. Yeah, but look at this. He's coming with his bits at me. You see? Look, he's got his queen. He's got his flip. I'm like, it looks like I'm defending it at the moment. I can't. It looks like I might be able to take this, but I can't because it's pinned to the by the queen. You see, so I can't. You can't put yourself in check. You see, so you probably learned that by now. I don't know how far you got, but anyway, do I go hopping in there? No, I do not, because then he'll just bosh it. So what I will do is I will. Oh dear, this is scary. I'm telling you, this is scary. This position. I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to be a greedy pawn grabber and grab that pawn. It does, after all, threaten his rook, which seems to be sitting there quite way too happily. Very, very difficult. It's this guy is a strong player so far. I mean, I've got a pawn. I've won a pawn, but I'm not sure if I even had time to do that. I mean, he should really. I mean, I imagine almost he might have a mating attack here somewhere by sacrificing maybe his knight here. I'm not sure. I'm just imagining that I might be able to defend it somehow, but I'm just thinking if he sacrifices knight, I take. He sacrifices his bishop as well. I take. He comes in. No, it's not enough. Yeah, I'm defending. That's just it. That's just it. This is hairy. What a sharp position. This is one of the hairiest positions I've had in ever. My God. This is just so hair-raising. Look, 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 he's thinking, his clock's ticking away there. The thing is, if he tries going forwards here, I can just take his queen and he won't be able to take back. Ah, right, okay, he didn't do that. But can I do that? That's a question. I really should. Let's do that. And pre-move the recapture. So if he takes that with his bishop, it will instantly recapture. They see. So actually pre-move. Well, one has to be a bit careful about doing the right sort of pre-move here and there as well, though. Right, let's see. Ooh, oh, what's he up to with his knight? That looks scary, scary. Oh, this is dodgy. I can't see where the immediate threat, though. I mean, he might want to hop in there, inconvenience my rook or something. I'm wondering if I want to just strengthen. Yeah, if I can actually do this, actually. No, that's dodgy, isn't it? No, no. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. An obscure move, an obscure-looking move. It's just a way. I'm just trying to hold on because, I mean, I can't see that he's actually like mating me here or anything. I mean, he might want to hop in there with his knight, but it doesn't really do much as far as I can tell. Oh, he's hopping there. Oh, crikey. Oh, my. So he wants to start attacking me here or something. I don't know. Maybe I can go right there. Looks tempting to go here, actually. Let's do that. And my knight isn't really doing much there anymore, so that was real. Maybe that was a bad display of greedy pawn nabbing because it's kind of it's not doing anything. I should really, ideally, want it on this end of the board somewhere, helping my defense. You know, that's what I'm thinking now. But I'll just have to make the most out of it now, of course. So of whatever's here, I've got him thinking still. Oh no, Oh, he's attacking me queen. I think I'll just go up like that, and I should be okay. I can't see him disturbing my queen with much anymore, except for he might play queen there. Oh, if he comes in here and starts, oh no, that could be nasty. That could be nasty. I've got to do that. Something about that straight away, immediately. And I hope this isn't a mistake. But if not, I'm getting dubrified. I'm getting totally dubrified here. Here we go. Oh, right. And now he thinks he can do it like that, does he? Oh, no. Oh, dear. This is not good. I think I might be getting mated here, actually. Because he's coming in here either with the pawn or with the... I was hoping to sort that out now, but... Frickin' Henrys, this is not good. I'm not sure what to do. Let me see. Is there any defense with this? Yeah. Except for that, I can avoid the mate, but he wins a piece if I do it. Well, I'll just have to give up the piece then. Flipping Henry. So let's just go for broke. He didn't want to take the piece. Okay, I'm going to go there. And now he's taking the piece. I don't blame him. I'm going to start hopping around with me knight. I'm going to go totally amok with it. And doing a -2. Not. Oh no, that check looks well. Oh, that's just killing me. That is. And if oh my god! Now he can just take that knight and then win my queen with check. Oh no! Oh, what's this? No, he's doing it like that. What's going on? Maybe I can go here, because then no, that doesn't work. Oh. Right, so there's only a minute left on the clock. I have to be oh no, I am getting mated now. Oh no, that's no good. I'm getting flipping mated now. Check. I go here, he comes in, mate. Oh no. Is there any way out? Let me think. Is there a way? If I could get my queen back onto the light squares, but it just doesn't look possible. Looks like I'm losing. It's really sad. I mean, he was a strong player. He was a strong player, I tell you. I think I'll just resign that. There's no way. I don't see any way out. After he's played queen here, right? If you see the green arrow, then okay, I was one place. I can go with my king. So he goes with his queen there. I can only go here with my king, and then he goes boing right in here with his queen because his bishop is protecting it, and there's no escape route for my king. So my king won't be able to go there, and it won't be able to go where I already have a pawn, and it will be checkmate. So, and I'm trying to see if there was a defense for it, but I mean, the only thing I can see really is sacrificing the queen here, which is a complete waste of time. So I'm just losing anyway. So that was it. Seeing as I got a visitor, I'll withdraw from the tourney anyway. You know, I was more interested in hanging out with someone, really. So have you? I hear you've played a bit of chess now at Lee Chess. Right. Yeah. 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 Lots of fun. I mean, I often use this training thing here, and you can put it if you're a beginner, it's a good idea maybe to begin on easy. I would suggest. I think most people would agree with me there. And then you got normal and hard, and they throw different puzzles at you. And I've been playing it a lot on normal, but I've managed some of the hard ones too. Um, it's good because it's like tactical. Sorry. Oh, I think my mum taught me how to move the bits around at about the age of 5, actually. 4.5, 5 or something. Yeah, yeah. Not that I was any good, but it was a start. I remember actually beating my mum at chess quite early on as well. So I always got a, I felt a bad conscience every time I beat my mum at chess. Yeah, I felt terrible. I felt terrible for her. Let me see. This is a puzzle, right? I'm just thinking. Well, so find the best move for black. Hmm. Any ideas? Right, right. I mean, I don't know if you saw that video I dropped off for you. It was in the comments section. It was basically how to move the pieces, how the pieces move, totally from the. Okay, okay, yeah, because even watch it a couple of times or whatever, just so it sinks in a bit better, and then it's just to throw oneself out, really, anyway, into a game. Um, it's just that's where you learn from. Especially, I mean, I can put the coordinates on the board for to make it. It might make it easier for you. I don't know. I prefer without myself, but yeah, when you're learning it, so it's probably a good idea to have those two. Let me see. Outside board. Did it work? There you go. There you go. We've got A, B, C, D, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So if I mention a square, you know what I'm talking about. So that's E4 and so on. So there you go. Now we've got. Oh, we've suddenly got a different puzzle though. Totally different puzzle here. Best move for white. It's asking for. Hmm. Oh, I think I almost see it already. Oh, I see it. I see the answer. Oh no, maybe not. Yes, no. It seems to work. Yeah. It's quite simple, really. Yeah. The fun thing about puzzles is that you know the answer's there. If you're actually playing a game, you're not sure if the answer is there. I mean, this is because this is a puzzle. There is a solution, so to speak. So it makes it a bit easier than in actually playing a game where you have to figure a lot more out for yourself and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah. No, I think I see the answer. It's quite a dramatic move. I can say that much. There's something called a sacrifice in chess. That's a big clue for you. Right. Well, I'll just tell you what I think the solution is because the knight here on on d5 is looking at this square here, right? So suddenly I realised, you see, because you have something called back rank. Oh no, but maybe it isn't that after all. Now I'm starting to wonder if I've got the right answer. But anyway, I think it has very much to do with. At first, I thought it was sacrificing the queen because he can't take the rook because then his mate in one. Because if his king ends up here and I check him, let's see, if I sacrifice the queen here and he takes back with the king, then it's checkmate here because his king can't get out there and it can't get out here because the knight is looking after this square. so the king won't get out there. So it's checkmate. But he doesn't have to take the rook, so he'll probably go there, and then there's something else we have to do. So I'm just going to go for that and see if it's the right answer. It's a queen sacrifice, right? Bang! That was it. That was the right answer. Yippee! You know, yippee! Here's another one. Here's another one. Ooh, right. I wonder. Check. Then we have this bishop check as well. And just exchanging here. The king has to come here and take back. Then I can give this bishop check. But no, I can't because the queen's looking after that square, so I can't give that bishop check necessarily. Ah, right. Okay. Okay. That was a lot of sausage. This one looks a bit more difficult, to be honest. This one looks a bit fishy to me. And is in here with his knight, looking at my rook too. I imagine, I imagine the first move has just almost got to be takes here. At least it brings the king out, and then I've got a check, and I can pick up the knight. So I wonder if that's enough to win, actually. I'm going to go for that. Yep. Bosh. Yes, best move. But is it this? Is it this? That's the question. I better make sure there isn't something better, but I think it's this, because if I check him here, right, and then I'm forking the king and the knight at the same time. He has to check, he has to move the king or put the queen in between, which isn't a good idea for him. So I think it's got to be that. I'm going for it. Oh, failed. Puzzle failed. But that had to be good for me. Sometimes they don't include other moves in the thing. But that had to be good if you ask me. Maybe I'm wrong there because there's a possible check. No, I don't know. That had to be good. What a bunch of cobblers. Well, okay, it wants me to do this. Let's retry it. Maybe I want us to get the rook instead by going here. No, not that either. Can you believe it? Oh no! Oh no! First of all, we forgot the first move. Yeah, maybe. Yes, that's right. Wanted us to capture the rook instead. So I was going after the knight with this fork, when I could have gone after the rook, and thereby failed the puzzle. Can you believe it? So there you go. Happens to the best of families, they say. Yeah, but do you know what? I beat this super strong player just the other day. And in fact, I haven't done a video on the thing yet. I could go just like a quick roughly through it now. This is the strongest player I've beaten on this site so far. Let me see. And this was in the classical time control as well, so it really counts, as far as I'm concerned. He was like 2,544 or something in rating when I played him the day before yesterday. And I go up and down around the 2,000 mark, mostly just below the 2,000 mark more recently. So when you meet a 2,500, I mean, he's more than 500 points rated higher than me. It presents some challenges usually, but I just totally destroyed him. I'm just see if I can find the game. Yeah, I totally outplayed him, and mind you, I don't think maybe he played his best in that game, but nevertheless, it was in the classical time control. So I'm trying to find it here, but I can't see it here. It's called something Karpov, something or other. Frau. I don't know. It sounds like a really weird. Have I played that many games now? I mean, what is going on here? Last Thursday. That's not right, is it? I better start again. It's not that long ago. I'm really curious to get that game up because he's rated something like I think it's number 30 on the, or on the whole site for classical time control. So, and that's out of hundreds of thousands of players. So, yeah, this site is great and it's free, and it has all these functions. You can use analysis engines and all sorts of stuff. Using what they call Stockfish. You've got live broadcasts from some grandmasters like the Chessbra bunch, great to watch, and some other streamers as well. You've got training resources. Where's this guy? This Putz. What's his face? He calls himself Putz. And I hate his name for some reason. I don't know what it means. So I just decided to hate the name. And then maybe that's why I played so well. Because I've beaten him before as well. And I actually have a 2-1, but that was in a different time control. Couldn't believe it. So I actually have a 2-1 lead. He's beaten me once. I have a 2-1 lead against this guy. So he must be really pissed off with me. It's like what they call it, a scandal that such a low goer like me can come along and mush him down. And I'm just an amateur player, it's not like I sit here studying chess seriously. I just like to play, and but this is weird because, hey, what day is it now? This is all wrong. That says last Sunday now. No, this is all wrong. I tell you what, maybe if I find, isn't there a search window? Yeah, advanced search. There you go. Opponent, human component. Where do I put the name? Oh yeah, I think it's Karpov's Putzfrau or something. God. I don't know what Karpov's. Maybe it comes up. Oh no, it doesn't come up automatically. Oh, that's sausage then. That means I have to find him then. And player. This could take a while. Player. Let's see. Classical time control. See if I find him here. Where's the classical there? So then we get the top. So, yeah, but that's the time control. Here he is. He's number 27 on the site. Look at this. Yeah, and it's my games against him. But now, if maybe I can copy that and just paste it into the other thingy. Let's try that. Boink. Looks like he didn't let me put him off because he's gone a bit up in rating since I played him. So let me see if I can put. Oops. No, it was there, wasn't it? Yeah. Delete that. See if I can paste the thingy in there. And see if it finds it. Come on, make my day. Oh, I'll have to give more specifications to flipping Henry's. One game found. Well, there's supposed to be 3, silly. What? Download PGN. Okay, let's try that then. Page not found. What a bunch of cobblers then. Or maybe he managed to get it removed because it was so embarrassing for him to lose to someone like me. I don't know. I'm just joking, really. But I mean, I think it's a bit strange. It's just a bit peculiar. I don't know. There's something strange going on. Okay, what if I go to my thing because I've got the best wins or something for my classical? If I go here for highest rating 2-138, and then I've got Putzfrau. There he is. 2-1 leads to me. My score. Yeah, but it's the game I want, and that's a bit of a shame that it's not there. It's not making it easy for me. So I'll just have to go back to scrolling through the games and just do it more. I'll just have to go very slowly that I don't miss it this time, because it can't be that long ago. Let me see if you see. Oh, right, you're right. Yeah, flip it. Thanks for reminding me. What the heck am I doing? You see, look, I'm totally out of my nut. Why didn't I figure that much out? Okay, is this the one? No, that's not the one. But if I go to the chess club, it's if I go to the chess club here, it's going to be there. My game of the day. There it is. So let's open that up, and here there's the computer analysis. It shows we were quite level in the start, and then I just got that slight advantage, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger for black. So I'm so happy about this game. Sorry, I shouldn't be on my high horse or anything. You know, if I was more consistent, then I can maybe get a bigger horse. But and it was in the Sicilian as well. Can you believe it? He plays this more gambit type thing. So instead of accepting it, I just go forwards. But that's theory too. And then he gets his bishop out, fair enough. But his c3 pawn limits the scope of his knight. So it gives me the chance to develop as well. So here I come. Basic development. Let's see. This is called a fianchetto, when you move the pawn like this, and you make a little hole for the bishop to sit in here. Yeah, fianchetto. Some people pronounce it fianchetto, but it's apparently, and I've asked Italians, it's actually fianchetto, according to Italians. So yeah. So I guess I played my little bishop there. Yeah. And he's coming there with his queen, so he's doubling up on this diagonal now. So the typical maneuver is to come in here with a bishop. So I think I castled here. I'm not sure what yeah, I did castle, and he does come in with the bishop. So there you go. And then I just played my queen over here just to limit his scope with things here as well. So I wasn't sure if it just felt like the right thing to do. So it was just sort of an intuitive move I played. And here he comes. He's trying to break up my king. He's coming at my king with that pawn there, right? So he wants to start like hacking away here, but it's not so easy for him to do that yet, really, in my opinion. But okay, so I'm coming in there, developing a piece from here to there, keeping an extra eye on that square, and also preventing his pawn from advancing to that square. And I'm looking at this. If I I might consider hitting his knight here. He can only take back with a pawn, doubling up his own pawns. That can be a long-term weakness, hint, hint, in chess. So I'm just kind of giving you some thoughts of the game, sort of things I was thinking of when I'm making the moves. So he castled long. He did the long castling, right? Then he moved the king to like that, and the rook next door. Yeah, that's an important move to know about in the rules. It's all part of the rules. So if you get the hang of that part. So he's dropped his bishop back, so that his knight isn't pinned. Yeah. So let's see. What did I do here actually? Yeah, I did play rook there. I did, because it's he's got a weak pawn here, and now I'm attacked. You see, by putting my rook here, I'm also pointing towards this pawn, and the only thing protecting that pawn is a bishop, right? This one here, at the moment, is protecting it, but I'm pointing both my knight and my rook at this one now, so then I can take it. I'm threatening to actually take that pawn. So I wonder what he does about that. Oh, he moved his king. And I don't know if I took the pawn, but maybe I did. Yes, I did. There you go. So I end up winning a pawn. I mean, I was amazed he allowed that. He allowed that, but there wasn't really much he could do, I think, except for, yeah, there were some difficult tactics there. It didn't look so great for him. So, and now the computer is giving me a big advantage already. Look, this is this black area here is like yoo-hoo for the black pieces. So if the white goes below the red line, then it's like yoo-hoo, the white pieces are doing well. You see. So, well, at least on a material level. But yeah, this is an engine also giving blah blah blah. Right. Let me see. I'm not sure what happened next. I'm trying to remember what I played. Oh no, yeah, it's his turn, right? So he exchanged off, and he's gone there. But that's a bit strange, actually. That is a bit strange, actually, because he's just giving me more material by the looks of things. But I thought, what? What's he doing? Oh yeah, of course he's threatening to take here with check. There's nothing protecting this pawn. So he's threatening to take there with check. But is that too dangerous? I mean, I'm thinking, can I take there? Oh, I wonder what the engine says about this. It still likes me, yeah, but it should come with a suggestion in a minute. Yeah, it says queen there. Oh, or exchanging queens. Oh my God, what's going on here? Yeah, no, what did I play? Yeah, I did exchange queens, so I did the recommended move by the PC as well, and allowing that check. And now he has to recapture my queen, I imagine. Yeah. And then I took the pawn. So now I'm so massively up material. I've won 2 pawns from him. And it just seemed too easy. It's like he's letting me walk all over him. So I was thinking, there must be some psycho tactic here that I don't understand. That I mean, he's just totally raw, but I can't see it. So I'll just take that pawn, you know. And I just couldn't believe what I was. And then what happened? He's going there, okay, because I'm threatening to take. I was threatening to take that pawn. It was unprotected, and then I'm coming in there. It likes the way I play also the machine here, so very happy, go lucky here. And the machine likes my move there too. I wonder what it would have suggested though, if it would have suggested something else apart from that. Oh God, it means that means totally winning. You know, -7.4 usually means totally winning. Yeah, the machine is suggesting the same move that I played as well. So there you go. Yeah, yeah, because it's this skewer on and pin on the. So as soon as he moves this, I've got a discovered check by moving the knight away, like here. That then I'm opening check on the king or a pin on the rook. So these are techniques that are good to know about in chess, because you can use them to your advantage, and you can also, if you know about them, hopefully defend yourself against them too, and see it coming. You know. So uh, the what? Yeah, no, I think he just had an off game. I mean, it seemed to, I think he usually would have given me a lot harder resistance than that. And yeah, why did I take that? Because I'm attacking the rook at the same time. So even though he can take that, a rook is more valuable than a knight. So that's the type of discovered attack I'm talking about. Uh, Yeah, because opening the route for the bishop. So I don't know what he did there. Was he? No, he didn't recapture. Okay. I suppose I imagine I took there. Yeah, I did. No, and then this is just so totally winning now. It's just ridiculous. And he didn't give up. He just played on. So I thought, well, okay. I better not make a mistake. He's gonna try and hope that I'm gonna make a mistake or something. And I didn't make a serious mistake that I could see. So, and I ended up mating him. So he was stubborn as a mule. I mean, basically, if I was him in the position that you see eventually, I would have given up. But he was just being as stubborn as a mule, and that's what I think anyway. And here we go. And it's just some maneuvering here and making sure that he doesn't get any nasty tactics on me. And then I go, bam! I give him this check, looking at his rook, and you say the bishop is protected twice, in fact, by. So he goes there with his king, and I'm not sure if I moved this rook first. What did I do? No, I took there, and he takes, strangely enough, there. Now that's very peculiar. Very, very strange play from him, really. And now I'm basically, I could have just taken there actually, but I didn't. But now I'm mating him in the next move. There you go, checkmate. So the king has nowhere to go. He can't escape here because the bishop's pointing there. You can't put yourself in check, you see. So king can't escape there, and it can't go there because you're still in check from the rook then, which is covering all of these squares or so. So, and where can the king go here? Whoops, no, because the bishop, lo and behold, is also covering that square. Oh, that is checkmate. And of course, the only other square that would have been available is blocked by his own pawn. So that's what we call a mating net, the area around the king. So when you want to give a checkmate to your opponent's king, that's often something, or usually something you're thinking about in one way or another, is, yeah, if I fill out all the squares around the king, including with a check on the king, then there's nowhere for the king to go, you know, there's no escape, and then checkmate. So mating nets can be kind of complex sometimes too, but other times they're very simple, like this one is very educational one, really, for a beginner, hopefully. So if you want a game, I can set one up for us. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware of that. I'm not going to like take the mickey or anything. You know, we all start somewhere. I'm not a chess teacher even. You know, so I'm just an amateur chess player. I'm just an aficionado. You know. It's no shame to learn how to move the bits. You're going to make mistakes, so there's nothing shameful about it. You know, that's how you learn in chess. You know, you throw yourself out there. You're going to lose at least 100 times usually, unless you're playing other beginners as well. Then you've got a chance to win, of course. But I just love this chess site. Nevertheless, it's shows you, yeah, for inaccuracies. They give you a rough sort of analysis, and it's done inaccuracies according to this analysis, then done by a machine, you know. But 5 mistakes, 2 blunders, and centi pawn loss. So I had quite a good centi pawn loss. The lower that number is, the better. And for inaccuracies, 4 mistakes, but no blunders according. So yeah, less blunders there. Not bad. So anyway, yeah, that's me getting. I'm not trying to get all high and mighty. I'm going to want to show you the losing games. I mean, like I lost an interesting game. Because everything I'm showing you here, you will, if you manage to access your subconscious, you will be able to remember it. That's the secret of chess. That's the secret of chess. So, and you get super memory. So well, I mean, you know, I can't pull it off 100% of the time, but when I'm in form, you know, I mean, maybe if I start, I've got some Christmas cake there and some more of this oat drink. Maybe if I shove some more of that down the old gullet, yeah, I really have an urge, you know, to like munch into some more of that cake. I've got it outside there. It'll take me 2 seconds to run and get it, but I was. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, we are live, of course. So I can always ask you that afterwards. I can ask you that afterwards, of course, when I've gone off air. Maybe that's the best thing. I don't know. But anyway, oh, okay, good. Um, Let me see. There's this other guy. Oh, there's the Putz guy. That was on Sunday, was it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Day before yesterday, as I thought. I was just wondering who that other guy was. There's a strong guy who I felt I was beating, um, but managed to mess it up. That's one of my specialities. I can get a winning position and then I lose concentration for a second and do one bad move, which just messes the whole thing up. You know, you've done all that work to get that winning position. It's not always so easy to know the right continuation either. You know, it's like. I mean, like here, for example, well, how was I doing that? I don't know. It wasn't that game. No, it wasn't. Um, that's how. That's one of the ways. The best ways to learn is to play a few games, uh, and then analyze the games, either with like someone like me or a friend who plays chess or whatever. I mean, I can help you with that to go through a game like. Even if you're in a get mated in 3 moves or whatever, at least you learn about that. That's it's a common thing to go into when you're out learning. It's just it's inevitable you're gonna, unless you're from another planet and have you're not connected to a like a supercomputer on in another dimension or something, then it's just normal to just have to start somewhere, and I did, but I began early, so and all of that. Razzmatazz began early with music too, so it's still some of my favorite things. I'm so happy as long as I've got food, right? If I've got food, and I got the oat drink, the Wow No Cow oat drink here. It says that on here somewhere. Wow No Cow, like and there's some cows just over the hill over here, and it's so nice when they're mooing. It like echoes over the valley here. It's great, and I can stand outside here, and I can stand there, and I'm looking at cows, and yeah, and I go a bit closer sometimes, and moo a bit, uh, play them a bit of music. I don't know if did you ever get to see my mooing cows in the misty moonlight and surprise? Hey, I can show it now if you like. Right, here we go. This is my blockbuster movie. This is right up your street. It's well, I hope it is anyway. Let me just yeah, see if I can find that movie, my blockbuster movie, because I'm just going to zot out, you see, and get the rest of that Christmas cake. It's strange they sell Christmas cake at this time of year. It's a bit funny that. Yeah, that's just a new way of trying to poison you. Hey, there's all these red messages, these balloon things. There's things going on here. Look, there's messages coming in. Oh, it's from you. It's from you. Right. Okay. Okay. And she's up to something. Right. Okay. Um, there you go. What was I looking for? Mooing cows in the misty moonlight. Where is it? There it is. There it is. It's a bit long, maybe, but hopefully, I don't know what the screen quality is like on your thing, but I'll put it on full screen and on full quality there. Hopefully that's showing. And I'll go and get my Christmas cake back in a moment.
Well, I was just going to sleep and I started mooing. So hopefully this will be a bit more of an unusual video. I couldn't find the night shot mode. Hopefully the moon will help. There you go. Cows mooing in the night. Let's hope it's not a cattle mutilation made by UFOs. Little green man in UFOs and stuff. I'm just hoping. Actually, I've seen some pretty weird stuff in this area. So But let's hope these cows are okay. See if I can move a bit closer. I mean, this is really a private field. Let's see if I can get my spotlight on. Really, just thought it would be really exciting to go out and meet some cows close up in the night too. I'm often out biking it at the night time and bump into horses and cows and stuff here in the countryside.
Did you hear the
They
mooing?
seem to be pretty far over there. It's amazing these cows. I love these cows. I think they're happy to see them wandering, sort of at least partially free. Of course, they are enslaved, which makes me sad.
That's me talking in the video.
Enslavement.
Walking around in the misty moonlight with mooing cows. This is the sort of thing I get up to. So there you go.
Okay, this road is closed, so we don't need the traffic in. No. So we can get closer. I don't really want to disturb them. So let me see what the hell with the spotlight. Can we do some cow spotting here? Long over there. In fact, I might even be up on the hill there. I can't see through the mist there. Look at this. Can make a horror movie.
There was a blinking light just there. Did you see it?
No, I can't see through the mist.
Up there. Did you see that? There it is again. I've got to see.
Up
there somewhere. Watch now. There it was. I've got to lift the still from that. I didn't see that, but I saw something blinking earlier as well in that. Well, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem to be blinking very often. It's like one blink, like, hey, man, you know, what was...
I think they're flying over there. In fact, I might even be up on the hill there. I can't see through the mist.
Maybe they're being abducted. I thought, what the heck are these freaking cows doing mooing at night? You know, and I'm out there with a flipping spotlight on my head. And I'm thinking, you know, crikey, I hope the cows are okay, so I've got to go and check on them, right? And now I'm thinking, crikey, there's blinking lights up here and stuff. They're being bloody well abducted by little greys or something. Yeah. I like his video on the Welsh UFO, and he goes around these different places visiting and talking to these people. It's great because you get to see a bit of the Welsh countryside and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm not so sure about that thing. I have some ideas there, but I mean, I did find a couple of his other videos very interesting about the one in Wales, and also some hints he gave us to kind of the TR3B type of thing, the flying triangle type thing. So many people that I've seen it, or other people in this area have seen it, and people I've spoken to in the States have seen, they're describing the same thing as well. So it might even be, you know, advanced technology from Earth, that thing. What do I know? Yeah. But when you see it with your own eyes, I mean, flipping heck, I could see it pretty close too. I mean, I could see the undercarriage. I could see details on the undercarriage, like markings and details. That's how. And then not only did I just see one, I saw two across, one after the other. I had no camera at the ready, no nothing. I did run in to get the binoculars, couldn't see them, and then I thought, no, I might be missing something. I ran out again, and then a second one swooped slowly across, completely silent. I couldn't, you know, I was just like, what the heck? And I noted the direction it was swooping down towards as well, which is a very interesting one, because I used to have certain visits from something that came from more or less that direction. Yeah. So there you go, and I don't care what UFO skeptics say. I mean, I'm not going to deny what I've seen with my own eyes. You know, yeah, yeah, there's far out stuff going on. Oh, it's a great mystery. This life. Anyway, I'm not going to show that. This video is way too long to show now. But if you watch the whole thing sometime, you know, if your curiosity gets the better of you, which is probably unlikely, then if you get to see the whole thing, there is a surprise at the end of the video too. So it's on my video section in my YouTube channel. If you go, let me see, you go to videos like that, you find my channel and you just find the video section, and then you scroll down till you see mooing cows or whatever, or you can just search for it on YouTube, because it's called, I don't think there are many videos called mooing cows in the misty moonlight. So well, what do you expect from it's a blockbuster, it's my blockbuster, so it's got to have the best title. Mm. Yeah. Hmm. Mm. Well, I was in town and got punched in the face by an Agenda 21 lover. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And luckily for him, the police were already there. So yeah, so all I did was defend myself, and then they came and they said, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just defending myself from this nut." And he said, "Who are you?" Well, and I said, "Well, I'm not going to file a report. Am I free to go?" And I got to go because she said, well, I mean, what's going on? I said, well, it's quite obvious, isn't it? He's got a bloody hand and I've got a bloody face. So his hand has obviously been on my face. You know, what do you think I did? I took my head and slammed it into his fist. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my head, you know. So, but anyway, I said it more politely to them. And it's quite obvious. Yeah, it was crazy, crazy. It was just silly. It was just silly. Anyway, I'm not going to get all down and out about it. Actually, it was quite funny. At the time, I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing my head off because actually, what actually happened was that he did it. He did his hand in on my face, because he was the one that was bleeding most. There was blood coming all over the place from his fist, and I'm thinking, flipping heck, mate! I'm laughing my head off. You just did your hand in on my face, mate. No, I got the last laugh, really, on that in that sense, I suppose. Well, he's lucky. I would have hit him back, actually, to be honest. If the coppers hadn't have arrived there, if it had been somewhere else, I would definitely have hit him back. You know. And I managed to defend. He only got in one punch. I mean, I don't know. I just prevented him from. He did everything to try and give me several more punches, even though the police were driving up on the flipping pavement already. So, you know, and there he's still having a go at me, and they could see I was just defending myself. So, you know, and I said, "Well, am I free to go?" And I don't want to file. I don't want to report him or file anything. So that was it. That was it. No, yeah, I can't be bothered. I'm not. I'm not interested in this fake system or using it for my own advantage anyway. You know, I mean, it's just. And the guy, I mean, I got the last laugh anyway, so you know that 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 really was enough for me. That's enough of a bonus. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't believe in the judicial system, so well, it wouldn't be right for me to use it to my own advantage either, even when I'm obviously in the right. But you know, but whatever. Mm, I can't find the game. Mm. Well, apparently, in certain places, you're not allowed to have a Christian cross on your gravestone anymore because it might offend somebody. Apparently, have you heard of that sort of thing yourself as well? Right, right. I'm wondering if it was in Norway, you see, but I think I've seen similar things in other places where, you know, you can't brandish a cross or maybe not show the flag because it's got a cross on it or anything else with a cross on. You know, you don't want to offend these certain people here and blah, blah, blah. And mm, mm. Well, I've seen Sikh policemen on screen with their turbans. In England, you know, working as bobbies on the beat, you know. Yeah, well, okay. But I mean, I'm just thinking this is one of the things they've been discussing, so-called discussing in Norwegian politics for Youngs, you know, whether to allow them to wear this or that as a. I mean, usually, I mean, you know, if you're going to do the job, you have to wear the uniform, and then now suddenly you're going to bring religious dress into it, and now we've got the flipping. I think it's a bit nuts, actually, to be quite honest, because I'm not a fan of the police. I'm not a fan because of all their system, and I'm even though many of them do go, don't know what they're a part of necessarily. They might think they're doing the right thing. I mean, sometimes they do good things too. Like, it's not that, but I mean, there's everything wrong with the system and the police, and there's everything wrong with the religions, I think. And now we're going to have flipping. What's next? The flipping policeman in a burqa is coming up next, isn't it? You know? Uh, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, or in fancy dress, I mean, they already are anyway. So I don't suppose there's really anything to stop them. It is basically, that's what it is. It's a flipping costume. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Well, I'm definitely going out berry picking, and in fact, I'm tempted to go and have a look tonight because the last time I looked at the blueberries, and I'm a real blueberry fanatic, so the last time I looked at the blueberries, they looked really scrumptious, and that reminds me, I was because it's getting night. It's starting to get a little bit dark at night, but I've got my spotlight, and but we've basically had a really pretty good summer compared, considering we're being sprayed a lot of the time. But it's been pretty nice and warm, and I've been swimming in the fjord several times. I've been having it's been like a little paradise here. You don't have to travel anywhere. It's just great. You just hop out in the flipping fjord, splash around. Been blah blah blah. What was no? But what you were talking about was something completely else. I totally lost the subject matter here. People waking up to stuff. Yeah, what was the other thing you were talking about just now? Oh no, they've done it. They've done the ray on us. They fried our nuts. Then there was some frequency now. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't think that. Don't think that. Oh, I do remember what I was going to tell you now. Green juice. Is that what you're drinking? Green juice. What's that? Some sort of spirulina stuff or something? Oh, right. Nice. Kale. Okay. 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 I like raspberries too. I think the raspberries. I've got some growing out my window here, but I think they got maybe a bit too much sun now. But anyway, um, And there's wild raspberries around as well as, and then I've got. Well, I have to admit, I am a blueberry fanatic. Sorry, it's so good for your eyes as well. Really good for the eyes. You'll see the whites of your eyes become like flipping renewed. Like do a whole bunch of blueberries and those. Oh, it sounds to me like superhuman or something eating. But the thing, these even bears go out around in nature eating blueberries and stuff. So it must be something good about it. If a bear likes it, I think it must be pretty good. I was doing that before until I realised most of it's GMO. So I don't touch soya anymore at all. Because- But I mean, I survived eating it before, so I mean, it's just something I'm thinking about. I mean, it's your choice what you eat. I'm not trying to tell you what you eat or anything. Don't get me wrong here, but I mean, if it's true that like last I checked, and this is years ago, it was like 93.7 or something, or 97.3% or something. I think it was 97.3% of the world's soya production is GMO, and I thought, oh dear. Anyway, but I've got good news too. I was really surprised because I went out to a local bar, and they have these guards there, and they're working for the securities company, and I got chatting to one bloke, and he said, because I mentioned the Janet 21, because I was just explaining my black eye. And I said, look, I'm not looking. I haven't come here to look for trouble and like make punch ups here. It's just a twerp who gave me who punched me in the face in town. So because and I mentioned the Agenda 21, because he obviously loves Agenda 21, and then eventually the guy comes and asks me more about Agenda 21, and he started looking into it, and he mentioned Rosa Corey, or what's her name, the woman with the long white hair. Yeah, and anyway, so it was something that interested him, and well, anyway, so I thought, wow. Now I'm talking to a flipping security guard, and he's showing some interest, and he mentioned a whole bunch of. He mentioned the, as beginners often do, mentioned the guide stones, the Georgia guide stones, and I mean, when you realise that there really is a mindset trying to give us more or less what is depicted on those stones, then it becomes more real and not just a bit of stone on sticking out of the ground or whatever, but yeah, with writing on it. Oh dear, like half a million, no, half a billion, the ideal so-called population of the planet, half a billion according to them, blooming charming in it. And how do you suppose you get there? You just magically make us disappear, do you? And they're already doing it. That's the thing. So I mean, that's one of the reasons I started doing internet radio at all. I thought I'm not just going to sit here and say nothing. I'm not. I don't know if I don't know if I'm any good as a speaker, whatever. Irrelevant. I'm just going to do my best. Somebody has to say something, and so that's why I started there. Eventually, well, no, I mean, I keep a low profile these days, so. But it was. I was just thought I'd mention that because it was like a sign of hope. When I got a flipping security guy coming to ask me about Agenda 21, I think, wow, pull the other one. Are you serious? Is this for real? I thought, no, I thought it was great. I mean, and there's even a local project with these cabins and stuff they're trying to build up there, and I did say to the guy, we're not far off from having to have a license to go for a walk in the woods. Yeah, and he says, yeah, I've heard. It looks like that, yeah, and he was agreeing with me basically, because I said, because if you need a license for that, then that is freedom goodbye. That's the end of freedom, as then there is no freedom. Then I mean, you need a license to breathe. You need a license to fart. You need a license to, and then you have to pay a fine if you fart too much because you're releasing too much methane. Because then apparently you're causing global warming out of that end of your body, way too much for their liking anyway. And out of the other end of our bodies, we are apparently emitting too much CO2. So and also causing global warming. So apparently everything we do causes global warming, and they don't want us on the planet anymore. And of course, it's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. And you see the Agenda 21 commercial, and it says, "Remove your footprint." You know, as in the flipping carbon footprint, right? Because that's what we've got. We've got feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you've got these elderly people saying, like, "Oh, I've had a good life. Something something's got to give. Something's got to give." And then they got them all saying the same line, more or less, with some small variation. Yeah, yeah. That it's all it's saying basically more than subtly, more insinuatingly. You've had a good life, so you can go and accept your euthanasia program, a deactivation session now. You've seen it, the ad? It almost sounds like you might have done. But the actual Agenda 21 commercials, have you seen them? Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, hey, do you know what I found out? A couple of things. I was almost tempted to put on the Agenda 21 commercial, but people can find it for themselves and see these old people saying that. And but what I was going to oh no, what was I going to say? No, I've forgotten again. Oh, flip. Oh no, the other one came back to me. Maybe this one will come back to me. Come back to me as well. Oh, back to me, dear memory. What the heck was it now? Yeah, you know what I noticed now. Although it becomes clearer when you see it all on one video. You know the Orlando shooting scenario. The lady in the pink shirt, with the glasses, the tearless crying and that. She actually does appear in three different shirts. Three different shirts. There's in a pink one and a kind of a reddish brown thing, and then another thingamajig, which is like white with completely white with some flowery stuff sticking up with pink and turquoise on it. Mm, yeah, and it's just incredible. Wow, you took the full outfit, you took the full flipping wardrobe with you out there, did you, dear? You know, wow. Yeah. Okay.
You're never human to live here. Something has to give.
Something has to give. Hang on a sec.
And I believe that it's up to us who have lived a good life.
And I believe it's up to us who have lived a good life. To do what, dear? Can you be more specific? You see, and then you've got this guy with that look in his eye. I've had a good life, and they all say it, you know. And I'll try and get what she's saying there as well. It's so low. To make sure that our children will have the opportunity to
live good lives too.
To live good lives too. Okay. The what? A grandparentless one, apparently. I mean, you know, I mean, and she's putting her face like that. Flipping heck, dear. I have lived a good life. He's lived a good life too. There you go. It's catching. They're all catching on. It's an epidemic. Agenda 21 for sustainable development. And then there's the other one where you've got this flipping footprint thing. Well, let's see. This also is just a. Yeah, here we go. Let me get the carbon footprint. Coming right up. Hang on a sec. I better turn it up a sec. I had to turn it down because you've got a good loud mic, so I had to adjust it there. But
of years, this lake thrived, but now it is dying.
For millions of years, this lake thrived, but now it is dying, she says.
Poisoned by humans.
Poisoned by humans. Here we go. Here we go.
Who put themselves above nature.
Who put themselves above nature? Really? Who was that, I wonder?
It's time to stop the killing. It's time to heal our planet. It's time to remove your footprint. Agenda 21 is coming soon.
Can you? No, that for me is a declaration of war. Yeah, it's got all different tentacles. You know, you've got your biodiversity, the Wildlands projects. It connects to everything. Agenda 21 connects to the schooling system, to the so-called Medcare, to the you name it. It's all Rockefeller Medcare. It's all Monsanto GMOs and genetically modified bullshit. That this is what they want for us. These motherless motherless twerps. I'm trying to be as polite as possible today. Yeah. So it's time to, and it's so spooky. I mean, you know, Hitchcock, Go Home. Oh, it's time to remove your footprint. Flipping heck. And years ago, I said to them, look, they'll have people topping themselves to save the planet. Yeah, and it's already happening. It's already happening. Because they think they're saving the planet, you know. Oh, you're a bit depressed, you can top yourself to save the planet, and we'll help you in at least 3 places in Europe where you can actually, as a 14-year-old, go and top yourself and get assisted suicide. Yeah. You can do it in Switzerland. There's a woman from this area who went to, I think it was Belgium or maybe it was Germany, but I think there's one in Switzerland, there's one in either the Netherlands or Belgium or something. I have to double check that because I can't remember the exact location. And then there's another one in possibly in Germany. I'm not sure. And there's another guy down the road who was talking about going to do it, and he says, he was looking for the 15,000. I said, pull the other one, mate. I mean, we're going to snuff it anyway. Yeah, it's just depressing. It's depressing. But luckily, he hasn't gone and topped himself yet. So we've still got some people walking around here still. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's remove your footprint. I mean, it's like I was when I saw it, I thought you're pulling on my leg. Are you pull? I thought it was a parody, and then I looked deeper, and it actually is a flipping Agenda 21 commercial. As far as I can tell, I mean that's it's flabbergasting. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's a slightly long one though. Okay, that's that one. There's that one again. There's a different one. Oh, there's a bit of a different one coming in here. We might have a modernized, the third one coming in there. I'll give it a chance.
Today is August 23.
Oh, it's Grindilla.
2015. Before I start this video, I want to say that I am going to present 3 pieces of information. All 3 pieces of information came from 3 separate people. So I first want to thank those 3 people. They know who they are for getting this to me so that I could then put it all together and make it into a video. For those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you will know that I have been making the argument that the U.S. government and governments around the world, along with the United Nations, they are preparing for a future of mass poverty. Total equality is the name of their game and is how they are selling it. You need to think about what the term total equality actually means. If you lived in a system where everybody had $1 million, you wouldn't be rich because everybody would have it. The whole idea of being rich is that you have more than most everybody else.
Yeah, megalomaniacs.
Total equality, where everyone has $1 million, nobody is rich. But in their system of total equality, we are talking about mass poverty. Everybody living in the same size housing.
I mean, that's what we're talking about as well. I mean, look, Agenda 21 micro apartments. That's you get that sort of thing in what they call smart growth zones, and then they remove you from nature, and then they focus you into these smart growth zones, and they make nature illegal, and it's to save the planet. It's for your own good. We're removing all your freedoms now. Excuse me. And no, it's just like I say, it's every aspect of our lives. It's what they call what Brzezinski calls full spectrum domination. That kind of thing. That they think it's just for them. It's just moving the pieces on the board, because the pieces, so many of the pieces do play the game, and if they refuse to play the game, they will to cooperate in that, then we could get a different kettle of fish on this planet. But if people can't see it, I mean, there's not much. Well, I can still persevere, and yeah, well, there's some kind of hope for freedom. I don't know where it is, but I get a bit of hope, like I say, when that bloke down the road was showing some interest in that. I'm not sure I have all the answers he's looking for, but I'm sure I can help him on a couple of things. I don't know, but anyway, I'm sure he can help himself. He seemed pretty bright already, and flipping heck. I mean, yeah, there's that Rosa Cuoria, however you pronounce the name. That's the one he's been looking at. So yeah, well, she goes through a few things. Also, I mean, they'll come around to your house, and check, to see that everything is, if something is wrong, you'll probably be fined. Pictures hanging sideways, or there's a speck of dust on a bottle top or something. Yeah, 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 yeah. That, in fact, that was already about 6+ years ago. That was a theme that was prominent in when I was started doing it, internet radio and stuff. That was about 6.5 something years ago, and then they were talking about in the States. It was the bill S510. It was called the bill S510. Yeah, and this is this type of thing, removing the right to grow a natural vegetable in your own garden and stuff like that. And if you try to collect rainwater, that type of thing. And it was the same thing in Canada, only it was called the Bill C36, I think, or maybe 56. It was something. I think it was 36. Bill C36. Yeah. And then there were people being raided, and there were these videos before. I mean, of somebody having what looked like a SWAT team come into the shop because they were selling raw milk. Yeah, I mean, imagine. I mean, what type of mad world are we living in? If you need a SWAT team for somebody selling raw milk, that is ridiculous. That's madness. I tell you what I'm going to do. I wish I could find that little. Yeah, exactly. I don't conform to this sausage either. I wish I still had this little tape recorder I used to use, because then what I'm going to do, as soon as I go out to speak to anyone, like, because about 70% of them, 70 plus, depending on where you're going. I don't know what percentage, but an awful lot of them are going to say, "Oh, that's you're a conspiracy theorist," because that's the programmed response as soon as you mention any subject, and then the triggered response kicks in. You see, and then when I thought, well, then I'm going to have a tape recorder. I'm going to have with me saying, um, conspiracy theory, triggered response now achieved. Move on to phase two, or something like that. Move on to phase two of Operation Umpteen. Yes. Yeah, yeah, and just to see the expression on their face, as they've been pointed out as uttering the conditioned response. I just want to see the expression on their face then, and then I hold it, and then I pull out a little placard or a piece of paper which has it written on it as well, just to rub it in. Just hold it up. I'll probably get punched in the face again. That's probably, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so. The danger of that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because the response is going to come as soon as you mention chemtrails. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, and then you can go right, trigger response, and you hold up the placard, and then you play the pre-recorded message, right? And you just watch, and then you film the expression on their face when they're pulling the grimace or whatever it is they do, or maybe they attack you, and then you've got it on film, and then you can send a recording of that to them as well. So, yeah, yeah. So it's a cruel form of therapy, maybe. I don't know. Well, I mean, when you hear like people like Fabians, like back in the day, like what's his name, George Bernard Shaw, isn't he? Yeah, he's the guy who said something. Isn't he the one who said something along the lines of because we were talking about this just a moment ago. He said something along the lines that eventually you have to like stand before a panel, right? And justify your existence. Either you're contributing to the system, and if you're not, we'll put you down in a kindly manner. And he says, yeah, this is the mindset we're talking about here. This literally, you know, I mean, they've had panels like that for sterilization before in the 70s and 80s in the Americas, for example, and not only in those periods either. You know, and here they were doing forced sterilizations as well, and in other places, many other places around the world. When I realized how yeah, how much they've done it all over the place. I mean, literally, I mean, these Akka women. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Sterilization of the Akka women. Yes, sterilization of the. I think they're called Akka, and it's these Christian missionaries. Well, maybe. I'm not sure if that's the one. I hope I might have done, yeah. I was gonna. I really wanted to fish out the video again, but maybe it wasn't Oko Women. It was another name. I might remember the name of them. Their name wrong. Maybe it was the 2Ks or something. I don't know. Flipping heck. Women. Let's try women. Can't forget the women part. There. That. Oh no. Secret sterilization Peru. That's one I haven't seen. I'll have to just open that to remind myself to watch it later because I haven't seen this one. And that's one where apparently they've been using vaccines. I wonder if they're going to mention that in this documentary. So that's the whole thing, you see. When you sterilize people against their consent and against their knowledge, here, esterilizaciones forzadas, but means forced sterilizations in Spanish, by the way. And the government of Fujimori. I was trying to find these women. Yeah. It was here. It's one of these clips that I was looking for. It is on the border to Thailand and some other countries. These women live, and this eventually you see this full of brown stuff, Christian missionary from the Americas or something.
Stranded in the heart of the Golden Triangle.
Hang on, should we watch it a bit? Are you interested? Cool. If you keep your voice a bit quiet, then I can turn it up a bit.
Nation, homeless, stranded in the heart of the Golden Triangle. The Akka people are trapped between
Akka people, yeah, that's what I said.
And unwanted by any of them. They have nothing except themselves. No country, no land, no government. Defying extinction only through their children. So for the Akka, fertility is everything. The men chant for it. The women swing for it. Still, even now, even after Paul Lewis, the American missionary who brought them Christianity, and with it also the antithesis of fertility, the promise of salvation, not through children, but through their opposite. Now, after Paul Lewis, many of the Akka women who pray the wooden phallus will point at them, will bless them with children, have been sterilized.
It's a matter of cutting two little cords. That's all. I mean, you're going to have less oxygen.
Did you see that guy? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn it up here. Yeah, like whoops. It's just snip, right? Oh, that's all there is it?
It's a matter of cutting two little cords. That's all. I mean, you're going to have less Akka people if you sterilize a lot of Akka women. That's the point.
What was God's interpretation of the sterilization?
Oh, I think that God was thrilled if these women could sleep with their husbands and not be worried. Yeah, wow. Oh, I wouldn't have done it if I thought there was some divine reason why it shouldn't be done. But as far as I can tell, definitely it should be done.
Flipping heck.
You know,
Flipping heck. And he's a Christian missionary, that guy, as well. Mm. Mm. Yeah, but I mean, once your tubes are cut, you're flipping. There's no next generation coming, then, is there? I mean, flip. Well, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it depends a bit as well, doesn't it? These women are complaining from the pain you'll see in this documentary, and they're complaining of the pain and the stuff, and then you get more utterances from these flipping psychos that think they can just go in there and convince these people that that's the right thing to do, and unfortunately, some of them are believing it, and flipping heck, it's just bloody awful to see, and it's like this one of umpteen billion things I've gone through, from all different, but not billion, umpteen billion, but many from all over the planet, where you hear the same story over and over again in different versions of it, though, but with the same result: sterilization in one way or another. Either via vaccines or cutting fallopian tubes, or by deceit, or by covertly or overtly, or even forced. That's what we're talking about. That goes also hand in hand with this, literally goes hand in hand with this colonialism mindset that they think they can just go and take the resources of anything they please all over this planet, and just do everyone in, and just rape and pillage, basically, in a modern version of it anyway. And I mean, it's almost, I cringe when I think about the slave labor used in Africa for some of the things they used to make PCs and stuff. Yeah, I can't remember the name of this stuff they mine for, and they got these children mining it and stuff. And then there's these mines in, I think it's Bolivia. It's called the. I was going to do a whole broadcast on that, and show that whole thing. I might do it someday, because there's no subtitles as far as I know, and I can do a translation because it's in Spanish and blah blah blah. And basically, you see, there are 30 million people who've died working in those mines in the last. I don't know if it was the last 2 decades or something, or 3 decades. I'm not sure. It's however many decades. It's still an awful lot of people. That's 30 million. And those who are working, they got children working down there, even today, I think. And on the one hand, they've done the Christian thing on them, but in the mines, they've got this thing they call el tío, uncle. In other words, tío means uncle, well, tito, right? And basically, it's a statue of the devil, and they sacrifice these Jesus loving Christians. They've also got them doing ritual sacrifice that's in the documentary, and they're cutting this, sacrificing a goat and sprouting the blood all over it. Yeah. So I'm thinking, wow. I mean, you've really got them by the flipping. You've got them doing satanic ritual sacrifice to a flipping horned, red-faced devil statue, and you've got them doing the hallelujah on the other hand. And I think, what? My God, was it so easy to get them all? I'm just, it just worries me. I mean, I hope some people got away from this. And then you see the little children working in that. It's La Mina del Diablo. Look, I'll show you just a couple of extracts, because this goes on the event. At least I'm pointing it out for those who want to watch the whole thing. But La Mina del Diablo, I think it's called. La Mina del Diablo. Just going to show. There it is. I'll just give you a couple of sort of still pictures from here and there. Hopefully avoid the most grotesque goat part, but might get a still from when the kind of app. Well, we'll see. Hopefully that will play. I've got it actually downloaded somewhere, but hoy en día unos 5,000 indios. Today about 5,000 working there. Oh, still looking for the rest of the minerals which remain in in Cerro Rico. Yeah, it's the name of the hill and the mine area. Like a hill. Cerro is like a hill, mountain type, more like a big hill. Rich, big hill or something. Yeah. Anyway, here we got these kids working down there. All right.
Mi jefe me dio una dobla que es trabajar 24 horas.
Work for 24 hours. He'd double his pay if he works for 24 hours down there.
Mi hermano se llama Bernardino Vargas.
My brother is called Bernardino Barbas or something.
Tiene 12 años y
he's 12 years old and
está trabajando conmigo para ayudarme dentro
and working with me to help me out down here and so on.
Nosotros somos asistentes de mi jefe que se llama Saturnino.
We are the assistants of my boss, who is called Saturnin, which is a very Saturnalian name. I just expected to watch the horns grow out of his forehead now. But he's probably forced to do it in one way or another as well. It wouldn't surprise me.
Él está supervisando de una explosión de la dinamita.
They're putting the dynamite in there. So then, right, so see they're at it, right? And this, I mean, this kid has a life expectancy of a max 36 years old. That's what their life expectancy. Yeah, that's what I remember of the statistics.
Ya estaba por empezar las clases o la escuela.
He's off to school now.
Es muy importante el estudio, porque ya no queremos vivir en la mina, ¿no?
And so it's very important for me to study because he doesn't want to live in the mine.
O sea, eso es lo más importante, ¿no?
The most important thing for him is to get away from that. Is what he's saying.
Estudio.
Can do study.
Hasta que salga profesión, o sea, me aguantaré en la mina, ¿no? Pero después, cuando voy a conseguir otro trabajo, ya no voy a estar en la mina.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm not sure if it was Bolivia. That's just it. Yeah, it's Bolivia. There you go, Bolivia. There's your uncle. So I mean, you know, I'm not joking here. I mean, this documentary just flabbergasted me, and I thought, fuck, what the heck is that bloody horn devil doing there? And they call it uncle, right? And then they do ritual sacrifice of animals to outside the mine, though. I don't know if you see uncle at the same time as they're doing the sacrifice, because they kind of sprout it on the door, you know, to give some ritual for protection of, you know, your life, because so many lives are lost and blah blah blah. Here we go with the old uncle. Let's see what they say, if they say anything now.
Tengo que usar un poquito de coca. ¿Coca? Sí.
Coca leaves. For the horn devil. Oh dear.
Sabes que, Bernardo, nunca tienes que dejar creer.
What I'm thinking about when I'm seeing this is that, I mean, people are doing this, children are working on this to fuel the modern kind of technological era. These, you know, mining for minerals sometimes that these technological devices use and stuff. And I thought I keep, you know, when I want to drag myself away from this PC, I just try to remind myself of a lot of things like that, and then it makes it easier to drag oneself away. But I wonder if they say different things here. I'm just trying to make it a shorter version. It's a sacrifice to and an offering, or here in this part I think he's talking about. Although we should really hear him from before that.
O sea, tienes que tener fe en ti. O sea,
he's recommending that you should, you know, believe in the uncle. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the recommendation apparently. Yeah.
por eso tienes que darle ofrendas y él también se va
So that's why you have to give it offerings and
a
stuff.
portar bien con vos.
So that he's nice to us.
Para que te cuide de los
So he looks after us and stuff. Bitch, crazy world.
Quería llevar a mi hermano al tío, o sea, para que él tiene mucho miedo, ¿no?
His brother's very afraid down there.
Siempre vamos a ver.
Yeah, I bloody would be too. I don't want to work. Wouldn't want to work there. God, yeah, I'd rather run away on the hilltops or something and munch on wild fruit if there is any. Flipping heck. Anything but that. God. And these kids, they're just 12 years old. And it should be, well, it is an outrage. Anyway, but I was going to show you some more little excerpts. I just have to hop a little bit. It's nice to see some local faces, though.
Yo me hago cortar el corte con
Cutting his hair. This with the family. Oh, they're back at Uncle again. They love hanging around with Uncle. My God, they're obsessed with him.
Los indígenas pensaron que eran dioses mandados del cielo. No era así, no era gente mala que les hacían daño. Había una mitad, ¿sabes qué es una mitad? O sea, era un de 6 meses sin salir.
He's coming with that long story. I'm not even sure if I can be bothered to translate all that. Flipping heck. Something about something with 6 months or something coming from outer space and goodness knows what. Yeah, maybe there was something from outer space too. Goodness knows what. This is what I'm talking about. This is they're doing their bloody sacrifice. So they've got a horned devil, right? And now they've got this as well. There's another one. Look, it's another uncle. They've got like number 2 there. Right, did you see that? I've got to see that in the still. It's a bit more sort of. See if we can get a still of that new uncle there. There you go. There's another uncle for you. Oh, it might be the same one. It's just like they just decorated him. I don't know. But I did remember seeing a different uncle somewhere, possibly. So there you go. There's. Oh my God! Yeah, it's uncle time. Definitely again. Did look a bit different from the other one. They must have an uncle for every tunnel then, otherwise they'd be, you know, desperate. Oh no, it was a llama, was it? Poor thing. Like, sacrifice. I don't think you see the actual sacrifice, but you see the blood being thrown up against the wall or something. No, he said it's sacrificio. They're going to sacrifice the flipping. She doesn't approve of it. She doesn't like it. I don't like it either, actually. Why are you doing that? It's bloody horrible. I'm hopping over that part, okay? Unless you really want to see the blood splurting. We can get a bit of blood on the wall there. Where is it? There's his blood on his face there. That's your dead llama. And they're all very content now. But they sprout it on the wall and stuff. Where is it? Bloody. There's a llama. I know, what do you call it? A flipping llama thing. Poor thing, lovely. It looks like a big sheep, you know, with like a camel, mix between a camel and a sheep or something. Yeah, did you see the nice lightning strike? Oh. So that was just a hint. I thought that's worth a mention because I just imagine this sort of thing is actually going on all over the planet, you know. And right. Yeah. There's a rustling noise. What's that noise? Ah, right. I got a visit from a cat today. Is it? Is it your cat? Or no, or should I say, what's the cat called? Oh wow, great. Oh, right. Hmm. Right. No, I'm logging out of it. I thought, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do really. Got no idea. Who knows? More people might turn up in the hangout. Or is you're my only visitor really? I think so. I think so. Hang on a second. Stop the screen sharing. Hang on. I'll stop that thingy. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, exactly. I have no idea. There might be. I have no groundbreaking material really today. It's just okay. Thank you, and likewise. So thank you to you too, and I probably will just go back to the chest then. In that case, I probably will. So thanks for popping in, and who knows, a chess player might turn up. I just need more victims. I need more sort of like willing victims, like I like to say. Bye for now, toodaloo, toodlepip. Which means I'm going to go back to doing chess then. Right, I thought I had a coffee that I bought, but well, do it without the coffee. So sign back in there and see if there's any Tawanis because it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the daily classical. I've only missed a few minutes of it, so more or less at the beginning. Whoa, that's a big long one. I might need to zot off for about 10 seconds, but I'll have to wait until the game starts. So let's turn that up. Let's make sure my sound settings are on thingy, whatever. We have a game. Whoops. Ooh, I've played him before. And I was beating him, but I missed the mate. It was ridiculous. Should have just mated the guy. Okay, well, let's try that version, shall we? making a massive expansion. It might be madness. An Earth type of chess it is I'm playing here. I'm not even sure. Let's see, shall we try doing that? Because if he gets in on the white squares, I don't want to be in trouble. And then I'll play e6. Ooh, let's just do that. I'm not laying any breakups on the king side there. Right, okay, you wanted to, okie dokie then. It's a tough one, putting the screws, aren't they? Boing, 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 boing. Well, that's not going to help it, so I'm going to have to take once, I suppose, or reinforce like this. I can try that, actually. Let's do that. Why not? Okay. Go like that. And like this. I was actually analysing the game I had with him, and I realised, oh my god, because there was time pressure, and I missed him, like a mate and one and stuff. So, let's see. I wonder if I can play this. It's pointless move, completely meaningless. Okay, what else can I play here? Whew. What about this? Who cares about castling? And you can just attack. Let's do that, let's attack him. Right. Okay, let's drop in with my bishop right there. It's promising. Looks kind of promising. Right, well, my position can't be too bad. I can try doing this, actually. Oh dear. Well, maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. Well, that's cobblers. Sausage. Well, let's just drop that there. Sacrifice a pawn. He certainly doesn't want to take that. I'll move that pawn anymore. Or maybe he doesn't. Okay, he can go forwards, can he? And maybe what is it I'm thinking? Okay, bosh. I'm down a pawn now because of that. That's no blooming good, is it? I suppose I'm going to have to make the exchange here. Maybe castle long. I think if I can play e5. Oh, right. Oh no, of course. Right, yeah. I'm going to try and bluff my way through this one. Dear, oh dear. What a shame. Goes here. Oh no, this is awful. I'm just losing. Let's try going there. I could have maybe. No, this is pretty awful. Especially as you can take that as well. Let's just do a waiting move. I'm trying to find something I can do, some tactic, but it looks completely like losing. Whatever I do. Oh dear. While it's going, and just say, oh no, that's with check, is it? Oh, I might as well just give up. Let's just see if he makes a blunder or something. What a complete disaster. I'm pretty tired. I don't know if I should have gone into the competition in the first place, but kind of, well, I'm in it now, so let's play a bit more anyway. Have I played him before? No. Okay, you want to play like that, do you? Kind of like this type of position. So, let's see. Let's play B5. Take that and go like this. Why not? Yeah. Well, let's take it. And I don't know if it's a good idea to take this. I don't need to be castling, I suppose. I am getting this, aren't I? Okay. Limit the scope of both his bishop and no, move. Let's take that and give him a check, I think. Like this. Maybe advance the pawn even more. That's not too ambitious. Might be a bit over the top. Plenty of time on the clock, let's use it. Thinking cap. So I'm finding tobacco. Left hands. Left hands here. Left hand. So I wonder what to do here. Not sure if I played that correctly, really, or except for it could be a good idea to not lose that pawn for no good reason. Also, here's an active move maybe I can play. It's this. Why not play this? It's a promising sort of thing to do, if you ask me. And let's Yeah. I suppose that's not such a silly thing to do. I don't know if I really want to exchange. Tags. I can play this. Can you sacrifice that? Might have to take that. What about this? Try that for size. Oh, okay. What the? Did I allow that? Oh my. Did I do that? Okay, I'm down a point. It might not be the end of everything. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing here. What in the world is going on? Maybe I'll go and get some more food. Put it outside. Do we have any victims? Oh my God, there's 2 victims. Hi victims. I hope you're willing ones. He's advancing that pawn there and he's attacking me here, the cheeky blighter. And then it's hanging there too. This is awful. This is actually horrific, to be honest. Oh, what do you do? What do you do, eh? He's going to be boshing me there. With his bishop, I imagine. Checking me. I move there. You got another check there. Do you, after I've taken here? That's the thing. How about it? Let's do this. And just pray. I'll just put brown paper bag on my head and pray. Just in case there is a God, you know. I don't think there is, but, you know, just in case there is. Right. Oh, there we go. He's doing it like that. How interesting. Nasty business, isn't it? Horrific. I wonder, can I do this? Well, that's no good. Well, that's even worse, isn't it? Oh dear. Can I go there? Obviously not. And if I take, you come in there. I go there and it's checkmate. Is there any way out of this? I was thinking maybe this. Let's try it. See if I can get that to work. Of course, he can maybe do a discover check and win my queen. He plays a rook here, you see. He's checking me with his bishop. Which is a crying shame for me. I'm sure he'll find that move. I'm going to be losing again. There's a lot of losing today. Oh dear. I'm tired. I should also go and eat some more food. That's what I should be doing. Let's just see if he finds the continuation. There you go. Isn't that charming? I'm just going to resign that. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go and eat. Sorry, victims. I think I'm going to go off air, but I'm going to keep the hangout open while I munch bread. Okay, cheers. Hang on a sec. Stop the thingy. I don't really have anything more to offer here today, really. So keep your eyes peeled, like I say. You know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I mean? I don't know who's out there. There's apparently two viewers there. So exciting. It's a shame though, I finally get the viewers. I'm kind of running out of oomph here. If there are any chess players there, can I get into the hangout? And I'm going off air now. So please join me off air after I go off air, which is now 3, 2, 1, ping.